Hello all, and welcome back to the channel. This is me Farmer Evo Extreme, and this time it's episode 9 of my Realism challenge on Spectacle Island on Farm Simulator 19. If you're looking for it, then please stay tuned. And a good afternoon everyone, I hope you're all doing well. And as you can see folks, a lot has changed since the last time we've seen. For one, the money is minimal now. There's a very good reason for that. Mainly it's because we've done a lot of contracts. Yeah, just some more contracts off camera, so as you can see what in the thumbnail of this video, you know what's going to happen. We've got gold production on the way folks, but for now we need to get this fertilizer back from the contracts we used to be doing on this island here. Like pretty much every bit there was a contract here, contract there, so we earned a lot of money, we did folks. But now we need to tend to our fields 1 and 2. So yeah, you can see field 2 needs to be fertilised. Bits around field 1 needs fertilising, and what's the growth state like? So yeah, they're nearing their final growth state. I think they got one more after this one, so it'll be harvest time soon folks. We may do this episode, maybe next episode, depends on how things progress. Just put it back onto ×5 as well. But yeah, I thought whilst doing the contracts, I thought used to the John Deere, I've always been using the case tractor, but I thought let's use this one instead of hand. Yeah, I can see it's really filthy, so this needs a good clean. That's one of the things we will be going to get in this episode is a jet washer. We're going to do it straight away because our funds are minimal. We do have enough seeds and fertilizer for the next crop, so that's why we've got the harvest on this way, so I'm not too worried about money at the moment. Yeah, I think we spent a lot of money just getting the gold production set up. Ooh. I always hate that button there. Especially when having twin wheels, it's sort of if one catches on the outside edge. Now because with the recent update, update 1.1 shows it, not 1.2 that's just came out. I think I'm recording this on the Monday, so yeah, about a couple of days ago it came out. So first of all, let's go and open this up a sec. Let's get you topped up. So hop into the case. Put your auger pipe out. Let's back this baby up. It's a bit fizzly reversing, but there we go. There we go, that should fit very quickly. But yeah, hopefully we should make some money for this crop, because what is it grown again? I forget. Soybeans, so yeah, we should get a lot of money, and we could possibly as well get some of these fields. So I think if I could try to get field 6, that's a nice big field. Sorry. So yeah, if you get field 6, what's that? Yeah, 200k. I don't think we're going to get that alone from the harvest, not by any means necessary, but it does help, it will, so put you away a sec. Yeah, got narrow wheel, so we should be fine. Just checking the settings a sec. Yep, crop destruction on. Just make sure I haven't turned it off by accident. I think, yeah, let's get field 1 fertilised. What bits needs fertilising? So as we go in, the straight bit here, and mainly just around the perimeter as well, so let's get you folded. But yes, I am absolutely loving this fertilizer spreader. What is it, 24 meters working with is? Well, 12 meters, so still 12 meters is more than enough, and obviously we will be buying this at some point. So as part of the rule is we can only use 3 equipments at a time. I don't know why I turned you off. But yeah, let's do the perimeter. No point getting a worker to it because they'll just get all over the place. So we're going to buy the Brendel K105 and the iTrax T4. So we see how much they are a sec. So let's get this on a straight line and then we'll have a little look. So you're on a straight bit now, so it's the tools. K105, 39 grand. Let's get the worker there a sec. Prop protection and the iTrax 66.5. Wait a minute, with the Brendel, did we put the... Yeah, we did, yes, so it's 80 meters, I think. Right, yeah, 80 meters worth of it, not 12. So that is 47 grand with the narrow wheels. So that is 48.5, well 48,250, sorry. So what's that, 66, so yeah, about 112 grand we need. I know the worker stopped, but did we had to crash into the fence? The answer is yes, but then we could get field 1 sorted, then I'll meet you folks back in field 2 to get that field fertilised. Alright folks, here we are, and do not realise this, we must have missed a little bit here, but I'm not too worried about it, it's not the end of the world, so... Anyways, let's get the workers started, and obviously we'll have to go back and forth with it, because it's going to get stopped at some point. Yep, so... let's get Combine just out ready. There we go. Put the Combine here ready, and obviously the fields have literally just gone into their last growth stage, as you can see here, so it's going to be harvest time very soon folks, so I'm looking forward to that. Put you there. Actually, what is the capacity of our trader? What was it? This one, 21,000 litres, so this is the TKD302. Could we do a tandem with that? So cut the back. Yeah, we could do, couldn't we? So that's going to be what, 27 grand. So we may get something else at some point, or we could go for bigger capacities down the line. Go with this one. So yeah, pretty much for the price of 2 of them, we can get a slightly bigger capacity. Well, actually, no, that's a bit more expensive with that. So obviously, we'll review our options down the line. Could go with an end dump, 45,000 litre capacity. How much is that going to cost us though? 45,000 litres for 44 grand, and we need a dolly, which we have got because we got this, folks. We got the Realism Tech tanker. So go to the equipments a sec. Ignore some of the bits like, yeah, ignore those. Well, I'll explain those in a sec, or in a bit later on in the episode. But yeah, we've got the AJ Tech MKU32, 32,000 litre capacity, and we just had enough cash to fill it up, and it was about, I think it was about 38 grand or so. And I was worried about could this pull it, but it seems to be pulling quite well. Not as fast, but so if we swap you to here, let's see how far is this pulling it down. Oh, see that backward squatting. Thankfully it is 4-wheel drive, I think this is, so front wheels are turning as well. Front wheels aren't lifted up in the air yet, so how How's the worker doing at the moment? Actually doing quite well. Yes, again they're missing the edges, but we can do that in a sec. So we'll head down here. Oh no, the worker's already done. But yeah, actually, since we're tabbed over here by accident, we're going to have a look at some of these. This is what we just come in from the ship. Just where there was a big shipment of equipment coming in. I was like, what's going on here? And apparently the local docks have got some new equipment. So they've got 2 TLX Phoenixes, or 1 Phoenix and 1 Wrecker. The Phoenix is the Black Belt edition, I think it is, with a, what's that? Looks like a 25-meter trader, as well as a GCB wheel loader. So I'm guessing if people get stuck, they can call on that. But if they do get stuck, they could just call the Wrecker. Actually, I do like that bright orange with the chrome. 1828 Studio, no machine there behind. This looks absolutely sick. It does. Hopefully we don't have to use it, because apparently if we need to be recovered, it's going to be quite expensive for us. Same with this. We could possibly use this to transport equipment, to transport pallets or whatever, but of course we've been told by the office just over there is there's a bit of a fee to it. Not stupidly priced, but not cheap as well at the same time. So obviously if you want to buy this, obviously I think the Phoenix and the 25-meter trailer was about 110 grand. So actually I think it was about 110, 120. I think it was close to actually, with some of the options like the agri tires. I think it's got the bigger engine, the 1100 horsepower. I think both of these got the 1100 horsepower engine. But anyways, let's quickly tab back over to you. What have you done? What have you solved? Still got lots of here to go. Oh, workers. You gotta love them, you gotta hate them as well sometimes. But I'll quickly get this done because I do not know when these crops are going to pop up. So I'll get you turned around here. Obviously, yeah, with doing contracts, with doing soybeans, with this crop harvest, we gotta earn some big bucks very soon. Like the contracts alone, we earned well over 100 grand. Or something like that, I think it was. Again, another patch here. What's going on here? I must have done something really wrong in the planting process to have missed that, but yeah, very odd. Or it looks like it just failed to grow, perhaps. Did have a bit of rain, so perhaps some seeds got a bit washed away. Yeah, I don't know. Very peculiar. Also, actually, there's one thing I do want to explore in this series is logging. Yep, because I was with Spectacle Island, there are lots of land. So yeah, you could just get this one here, 124 grand, and you do get a fair amount of logs. As I'm talking, we're obviously missing bits, so let's get back onto the task at hand. And yeah, I'll quickly get some folks, and I'll bring it back once we're back with the little case and the propane tank. So here we are again, and yeah, all the fertilizing is done now. Put some equipment away. Oh, no, no, oh, no. Come on, baby. For a sec there, I had to pay for the wrecker then. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I forgot this is quite oversteery. Yeah, minor heart attack evaded, folks. As I was saying before, I nearly killed myself there. Oh, don't say this can't get up here. Come on, little tractor. Come on. Just do the dance. Dance these front wheels. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. the little tractor that could, folks. It's doing it. It's doing it very slowly, but now... There we go. Obviously, if I had to get the other case, then that would be a problem, but... Oh, bit of a log there. But yeah, anywho. And get us back now, and we'll have a look at the gold production. For those who don't know it, it's a mod by Farmer Mahue. And basically what it is you smelt the gold and you produce gold bars. You get the gold nuggets, the fine gold, a very small piece of gold from the mine up north. It's transported down here to the gold production facility, and then what we do as the owner of it is we smelt the gold, put into the gold bars, and then we could sell them at a decent price. And yes, I know I may get it in the comments below, and when I share it elsewhere about this ain't realistic, but in a way it is realistic, folks. It is. Obviously, your average farmer perhaps wouldn't do it, but we're on Spectacle Island, and pretty much where anything can happen. Oh, please say we can get up here as well. Come on, up here. It's not as steep, and plus we've got tarmac or gravel, so do have a bit of... Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the gold production facility, folks, is just over here next to the silo. So what we do is we'll fill it up, and then whatever's left over we could possibly sell, couldn't we? So we go over here to the front. So this is going to be the propane area here. Ouch. Got some logs here. Oh, come on. It's that pesky rocks in the way. I think just my whole angle of the approach is wrong. Yeah, I could have picked a better spot to place it, but let's try that. There we go. So it goes to unload. I think it takes about 13,000 litres or so. And what we do is, when that's filled up, we just go to here, press L3. See, I've already got gold, so if we move it back, so what we do is we get the golds, and so pretty much like we do with any of the animal pens. So yeah, that's going to fill up now. 21,000 litres, 24, 26.5. Actually, might take all of it. Actually, yes, took it all of it. So actually, 32,000 litres is the capacity of this. So fair enough. Certainly, it's good for 10 in-game days. So, and if we go to here as well, yeah, obviously it says it acts like animal pen, but so I think, where was it tell you about the gold production? Did it tell you it in the animal pens? Oh no, it doesn't tell you, but if you look on the mod description on the mod hub, and it will tell you it produces a gold bar every 2 game days. No, sorry, 1.5 bars per game day. Yeah, just looked on the mod hub, and it's approximately 1.5 gold bars per 2 game days. And what it means by that is during the whole 10 days, you will get 1.5 gold bars per 2 game days on average. I'd start with, it starts very slow. I think for me it took about 2 days to get 1 gold bar, something like that. Or even a bit longer than I think it was, but eventually it will pick up speed once it starts to fill up. Once the gold bar pots, which will come out of here, think it's about 20 gold bars you can get in this area, 23 gold bars, so it's going to be a long-term investment, folks. It's not an easy cash grab, and if it gets overly priced, because what is the price of gold at the moment? Actually, one thing I have to do a sec is go to settings, turn on to normal. What's the price of gold at the moment? At the far end. So at the moment it's 18,000 per bar, and that's a fair amount of price. Yeah, very fair, I'll say that is. So yeah, what we'll do now is we'll put this away. I'm trying to think of where to put this to. Yeah, we could put it over, couldn't we? I did grab the TKD 302 trader already ready. That's down by the fields. And now it's trying to get this maneuvered in with a dolly, which is not very easy, folks. So you sort of add camps here and the camps here a bit more. Well, there we go. Actually, this ain't going too bad so far for it on camera. Well, that was perfect. There's chopper, folks. Yeah, there's a reason I say we've got a chopper now that goes past the farm every so often. So we'll get you backed up, put you in here. So yeah, what I'm going to do now quickly is go back to the docks. I'll pick up some fertilizer I think we've got by the docks, and then we'll come back up, and hopefully by then it should be ready to harvest, folks. Wait there a sec. Ooh, what's this, folks, what we've got here? Got a new person coming down here. Wait a minute, what's it they've got? They got gold bars. Yeah, I think these are the smugglers. Hey, give me back my gold. Thankfully it's not our gold because we haven't got any gold bars at the moment, but that's one thing we've got to keep an eye on, folks, is those smugglers, because if our gold bars go missing, yeah, we know where it's going to. But hopefully our farm is pretty secure, and I'm sure smugglers won't think about messing with my farm, because I think, yeah, somewhere in our farmhouse we do have a rifle, so anyone who thinks twice about stealing our gold has got answers to my little friend. But yeah, anyways, so we head to the docks now, and I think, yeah, we've got about a 4,000 litre pallet of fertilizer, something like that. I hear something, but oh, some more smugglers. Christ, they're out in force today. Oh, that means that I've got to start amping up my security around the farm. Yeah. Already alone in just one pass and we've seen two smugglers. That's got me a bit worried now, folks, it has, being honest. That's got me quite worried indeed. Go and get us hooked up if we can. But yeah, two smuggler boats within just a couple of minutes. I think we ought to be very concerned, folks. Yeah, here we are. Here's the pallets of fertilizer, right? Yeah, premium solid fertilizer. Not the cheap stuff, only the premium stuff, folks, for our farm. So get you hooked up. Yeah, we can pick up the hatway. Bit weird, but think if I put it over the axle, it shouldn't tip too much. There we go. Yeah, one truck will be fine, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, anyways, back to the farm, folks, and we'll all go from there, I think. And the morning, folks. Obviously, you couldn't get the harvest done last night because by 8 o'clock I thought it's getting too dark, and for one, it's going to make it a bit more challenging to harvest, as well as for you lot watching. So we're going to go and select the combine. Obviously, there's already some tracks in there. That's because I was getting the trailer through, and I've got the trailer that doesn't have fin tires, the header trailer that is. So yeah, we're harvesting soybeans now, folks. Fortunately, we weren't able to get any straw, but nevertheless. Just look at that, folks. A nice, beautiful morning. It's definitely a golden time for the farm. And speaking of gold, where are we at the moment? We are at a third of a bar. Fair enough, third of a gold bar. Obviously, as I said before, as we go along, that will ramp up. Our chickens, we got 185 chickens now. We've just got over 2,000 litres of eggs, and they need cleaning as well. So, I think what I'll do is I'll get sort of the heading areas done, and then I'll get the worker, and yeah, just let the worker crack on with it. Obviously, overnight we lost 3 grand in terms of interest in that on the leasing. Sorry, as well as the loan. Not too big of a deal. I'm sure 5 grand is still enough money for the workers' wages, so I don't want to reverse too much, but we are going to use some stuff. But yeah, folks, what I'm going to do now is I'll get the headers done, and then we'll go from there, folks. So I'll see you all in just a sec. That is the headlands done, and now let's go and crack on, shall we? So we'll get the worker, get the straight line if we can. Get straight, but not that straight the line. Come on, worker. What is she doing? One line of crop. Nice. Let's try it with this end then. Start with this end first, shall we? Come on, you gonna work now? Nope, we're still going off an angle, so you know what? You do you, worker. And before I will crack on with that, we've got chickens to sort out, so now we're getting a chicken every in-game hour, so we're still like 45,000 litres of wheat, so don't want to overfeed them. Yeah, you got enough now, and we're at 2,200 litres of eggs, and the best place to sell them at the moment is the Portside Cafe. So yeah, we've got one full pallet here nearly, and a partial full pallet here. So I think one of these pallets are 2,000 litres each. Yeah, 2,400 litres each, so we should get 4,800, 9,600 litres of eggs, so I'm going to leave that running for a bit. Soon as the Portside Cafe starts to lose some money, then perhaps we will consider doing something else, but of course, I've just realised, how am I going to get them into the cafe? Because if we go to the cafe a sec, Portside Cafe, this is where you sell your eggs. Don't think I could get any equipment in here. Don't think I can't carry them. So yeah, that's a bit of a bust for me. What's another exile point? Granny's Island. Not gonna happen. Boat unknown station 1, 2. Is there anywhere else? Bakery. Oh, that's a bit of a poor. So boat unknown station 1. Where's that to? So yeah, it's up here. So in theory, could we get a tractor here? No, but what we could do is go to the ferry here, or the barge, should I say, and wait a minute, where's the barge to? Barge, where you to? Did I use it beforehand? There should be a barge here, folks. Yeah, we've lost the barge. Oh, here's the barge. Is at the number unknown station. Fair enough. Phew, I gave me a heart attack there for a sec. Wait a minute, that's a silo, isn't it? Boat. So what we could actually do instead, folks, is just store it. Let's go down here. We could just put it into the silo, undo it into the boat. Oh no, we can't, that's grains. So yeah, we'll get the barge back at some point and we'll go from there, folks. But what are you doing, you stupid worker? So wait a minute, when I'm driving, I destroy the crop. See, some more crop we've lost, folks. Oh man, these workers are absolutely useless. But yeah, that's confused me. Crop destruction, of course, if you drive over crops, they get destroyed. But when a worker does it, they do get destroyed, so... How does that work exactly? I'm not quite sure, but... Actually, what? Let's just do it ourselves, folks, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, workers, they're absolutely useless at this, so... 2v1. And we're off the way we go, folks, so yeah, I'm gonna get this done. Short little time lapse, and... Yeah, we'll go from there and see how much money we can make from this harvest. with the harvest, and as well as you can see, we did a couple of contracts. We did one, the 7 grand one, which was actually at the port. Then we did 2 others, which was worth about 12 grand, and the other one was about 20 grand or so. 20 grand or something like that. We're going to sell soybeans now, but unfortunately the price has dropped a bit to just 1900 at the soy place. At this time I'm going to faff around with the boat, just because the time it takes me to get back from the sawmill to the docks, then back up. Might as well just settle with, yes, I'm going to get £500 per 1,000 litres less, but it'll be worth it. As well, we will be buying a new field, because we've spoken to the bank and they are willing to give us a slight extension on our loan, as long as we can actually make daily payments of what is to be determined. But from what I've heard, the daily payment requirements is going to be about 10, 15 grand, maybe 20 grand. 25 at most, I think, is what they were hinting at. So even if it's 15, 25 grand, just do a couple of contracts, and that's the daily loan interest paid off. Let's see how much we actually need to borrow, depending on how much we get from our soybeans here. Last time was about 43,000. This time it's going to be a bit less, I know. But how much less? Okay, it's going up. 125, yes. 135, please. 140. So yeah, we lost 4 grand from that, but overall I'm not that disappointed, to be honest. I'm not that disappointed. Let's turn back down to size 1 just for a sec here. So we're going to be buying build 6 now, folks, but we need 192 grand, so that would mean we'll need a 60 grand loan from the bank, which will bring our tally up to a nice square 200k, which ain't too bad. So let's go buy fields, folks. Not going back now. And field 6, that is a lot bigger than fields 1 and 2, and look how long it took us to get this field harvested. So I think what we have to do is, how much would it be cost to lease a bigger combine? Let's see what I've got. Oh, you could go with the X9s, couldn't we? Yeah, possibly. How much would that be? Ouch. With the big hopper. Oh, sorry, standard hopper. It's going to be a 40 grand initial leasing. 7. Oh, yeah, that's way too much for us. Yes, we could go another axle flip if you wanted to. To 110. Or 2188, sorry. But, ooh. 16. So 60,000 litre capacity. That's going to be 11 grand off initial day, only 11.5 grand. Then it's 2250 per game day, and then another 47.25 per operational hour. And I think that's worth it. Yeah, just thinking, we got about 100 grand from these 2 fields. That's about the same size, if not bigger. Yeah, definitely bigger, so yeah, we could go with that. These fields, yeah. We'll make it with fields. I might get field 4, field 5 next, something like that. Just have a smaller field. But is there any more contracts we can do to end off the episode? Oh, there's a transport contract, folks. Let's quickly do that, shall we? Just an extra 16 grand boost. And here we are, folks, at the docks. And let's get these babies unloaded. Let's go and just turn this one around a sec. There we go. As well, actually, I was thinking on the way back, I'm going to do something ambitious here, folks. Not with this. I'm going to take a massive gamble. It may work. It may not work like that. Let's quickly get this unloaded. Yeah, £60 in workers' wages. Not really caring that much. Let's get this one flipped a sec. There we go. Come on, get over. There we go. Transport done. 16.5 grand, folks. Cannot complain about that. Yep, here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to do this. Sell you. Sell you. And I sell a you. Now what we're going to do is go to you. To you. Let's go with the bigger engine, why not? Let's go with tracks. Combine, folks. Wrong combine. Is this one right? Yep, it's this one. Let's go with those. Yeah, let's go with that. Flexible cutter, foldable, yes. Big engine, why not? And then we'll go to headers. And let's try this one. It may work, it may not work. Let's just give it a try, folks. So there you go, folks. Just a bit of a shaker to the end of the episode. Whether or not this will work, whether or not we'll go broke, I absolutely have no clue. I'm not going to repay the loan off yet, because if this works, I may pay half of it off, the 100 grand. Then the rest we can pay off at the end of the harvest on that new field, field 6. Yep, field 6. But, anyways, folks, that's going to be it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, smash that button. Feel free to go down below, and if you want to share something, please be my guest. Not subscribe to the farmer, everyone's trying to please do, as we're so close to 2,000 subs, and I can that leads your support, folks. But for you to do, I hope they stay up for now. This is me, Farmer Evo Extreme, and I'll see you all very soon.